All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as they go. I say shout out to all of us of freedom all over the world. Shout out to all my fans, all my followers, all my subscribers. Whatever on a day, I say, mama, no. Ya require get mad, require ma. I say, me wogu. See me yara one or seek. Me require one dear. And can no kiha when I ga. Make I carry you go for the full detail of the information of the day as the hot as ohanezendigbo don't confirm assure the people say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they go release anytime from now. And ohanezendigbo and then they give the people that particular assurance. I say okay, what I see my body one shake. I say if I say na belly, now you don't worry me. I say okay. Because be today we ohaneze they promise. Maybe this one, this promise where they give, maybe if it be say something they behind them. But before we go, then you could push that one, make I carry you go for the full detail of that information, make you see as they go by yourself. The President General of Ohanezendigbo Worldwide, Chief Emmanuel Iwayanwu, has appealed to Nigerian youth to refrain from killing parents and wanton destruction of property across the country over the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This appeal comes in the wake of the Federal High Court in Abuja's refusal to grant bail to Nnamdi Kanu on last Tuesday, March 19th. In a statement issued on Sunday in Owerri by the SA Media and Publicity Secretary Ben Oswago, Chief Iwayanwu observed that millions of Nigerians, including youths in the country and in the diaspora, had anticipated that Nnamdi Kanu would be granted bail after spending over 3 to 4 years in the detention. I wish to appeal to all Nigerian youth to exercise patience and refrain from any action that would lead to loss of life and destruction of property, Chief Iwayanwu stated. He emphasized that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has consistently stated on numerous occasions that he does not support acts of arson or bloodshed, and questioned why he continues to be incarcerated. Chief Iwayanwu urged well-meaning Nigerians to place their trust in the divine providence of Almighty God, expressing optimism that by His grace, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will soon be free from incarceration. He added, millions of well-meaning Nigerians across the Federation, including those in diaspora, as well as notable leaders from Europe, the United States, and United Kingdom, have all expressed bewilderment at why the Nigerian government continues to subject the young man to torture for years, while individuals from other parts of the country who have committed worse crimes are freely walking in the streets. When I don't see as they happen, and so they go for the matter where we say it concern Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ohanezendigbo don they give the people hope. They say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go soon come out, but they never give anything like date. Because if to say we get things like this, we go to say okay, somehow, something fit happen from this end. If the date reach Kwano, waiting they talk no happen. We gonna say they don't talk and no happen. They go still they plan for another one because they say that the downfall of man is not the end of his life, but the beginning of his wisdom. As they be, my question be say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has stayed almost 4 years in the DSS detention, and the issue is this crime self that they are putting on him that he committed. How many years is the crime service? That's another thing we need to look into. As they be, they say people where we say that they snatch car thief, car snatchers. Information down the reach us say these people don't get another pattern where we say that they do some things as they be. Make I show you the pattern so in case because it's somehow all the appalling that you bought a car maybe probably you have used that car for 6 months, 1 month, 2 years, and all of a sudden, guy park your car somewhere. You parked your car somewhere and came back and did not see the car again. Somehow, or they had breaking. I can't forget what happened to my in-law during the days of Awudu. If you know Awudu car, that Awudu that was raining that time, the small one. It happens that this man bought that Awudu. He's an architect, so big contract when he hammer that time bought that car. One day, I think he went about the Anambra area where he went for a job. He parked the car somewhere. After he went into the compound, he went to spend some hours, couple of hours there. By the time he came out to go home, it happens that the car was not there again. According to him, what brought him out was to pick his laptop from the car. It happens that the car was not there again. So, according to him, he thought that he was dreaming. You parked a car here. So to him, he was reasoning whether he came with leg or maybe he came with a taxi. So he now called the wife and started asking the wife, baby, did I left in the morning? Did I left with my car or did I left with leg? Now so the wife tell am say shebi na you carry car comot, wetin dey happen? Na when e dawn on the man say o ti lọ o, na o ti tọkwa na tell Akwache say the car wey im dey drive say that one don lost. E dey happen to plenty plenty people. So if you dey park your car, make you know how you dey park am. As e dey be, make we tanda for that information. Residents must be vigilant security expert. Many residents in Lagos State have raised concern over the growing number of components of luxury cars that are being stolen across the state. It is becoming a reality that cars, especially the more expensive ones, are being stolen piecemeal nowadays. Car thieves no longer find it fanciful stealing a whole car, but instead, the most costly and important components that are undoubtedly high on demand are the main focus in recent times. In the last few months, several cases have been reported in different parts of the state, raising fear in the mind of Lagosians, especially car users. Usually, those at risk are residents who park their cars on the street as a result of space constraints in the compound where they live. But these days, it has been discovered that cars parked in supposedly secured places are still being cannibalized. The criminals have devised a new strategy. Instead of going for the entire car, which may be implicating and cumbersome, they now target costly parts of SUVs, those of Toyota Corolla, the brain boss, and other parts that are in high demand. There used to be a time when the thieves targeted a car tires. After they removed the tires, they would support the vehicle with heavy stones to wedge the car. Observers blame the situation on the prevailing state of the economy and the high unemployment rate, especially among the youth in Nigeria. But some have also said that those behind such crimes are sophisticated criminals with perhaps links within the area where the theft occurred. However, some concerned Lagosians have lamented the government's failure to fight crime, noting that the rising cost of living crisis was the blame of upsurge in crime rate in society. What do you expect? There is hunger in the land. That can be part of the problem. It is only God that is keeping us with the porous security system we have. I don't know why the government has not adopted technology to fight crime in this part of the world, Umori John, public affairs analyst, said. A particular incident in an estate in Surulere in Lagos, a top media executive has some important components of his car dismantled and stolen. According to him, the pattern of theft suggested that there was a conveyance between those in charge of the security of the state and the thieves. He explained that the criminals successfully carried out their nefarious act despite the presence of tight security at the state. The criminals were said to have arrived at about 12 midnight and the gate was wide open, which was annual. Security men were nowhere to be found. The thief knocked at the door of their target victim, and as soon as someone came out to ascertain who was knocking, they held him, tied him, and went to dismantle the component of the SUV parked in front of the house and another vehicle. In another similar case elsewhere, it was reported that the robbers, armed with a rifle, acted like they were in the estate to make a visit and forced the gate open, assaulted the security guard, quickly disassembled the security system of few cars being targeted, and made away with valuable cars. Una don see as e dey happen, my wonderful people.